I know, I want a PB so bad because I hate to walk away with nothing. But in the end, our memories are not nothing. We can look at it that way, right? No, we're gonna get a PB, right? At least we could try. It's gonna happen. Also, it's good to start the game as fast as possible. You'll be in the first 10. I mean, if you're super... my voice cracked, I don't know why. In the first 10, if you can get it in the first 10, then you're doing pretty good. I love that auto splitter for Silent Hill 4. Now that I think of it, I'm really spoiled with that. I cannot see. I wonder why the speedrunner community couldn't come up with auto splitters for 2 and 3. Well, 3 has one, but it's like you have to go into specific rooms. You have to have the general route that every speedrunner seems to take. So if you break that cycle and you don't take the exact rooms everyone else taken, yeah, you break the auto splitters. So, you know, if it's kind of hard to. I mean, it's not something you want to use if you take your own beaten path. Eek, I cannot move. James, you move. Okay, I was about to quit. Honestly, that part right there is really good, not to readjust your camera. I'm so used to always readjusting my camera. But there are some parts that you don't have to really readjust, and some people may not want to. Because it does kind of disorient. Some people would be better off not even resetting the camera, just kind of memorizing where you need to go. That's actually... the world record holder speedrunners for this game, they're the ones who memorized everything you need to do. Like, they know exactly... They could probably speedrun this blindfolded. Most of the people who have the top... I bet you Punchy. I was thinking that earlier. Punchy probably could beat this game in under my record, my personal record, blindfolded. Because he has everything memorized. It's Punchy, who also is cool enough to make a tutorial on how to speedrun this game. And it was a short, very well put tutorial. I thought it was really nice that he made something like that, and it was only an hour and a half long. And he covered everything in that amount of time. So he's really good about keeping it short and sweet. So if you guys want to speedrun the PC version of Silent Hill 2, you could start. And I would highly recommend going to speedrun.com and looking up Punchy's tutorial under guides. I mean, it taught me all the new tricks besides the out of bounds. Well, thank you, Hollywood. Yeah, it's been a long stream and a lot of speedrunning. I noticed that speedrunning does wear me down a lot more. So I'm getting kind of tired. But I have enough energy to do this one last run. It's gonna be a PB. I am surprised you've never heard of Aaron. He is damn good. Yeah, it's been about 8 hours already. No, I never heard of Aaron. Oh yeah, Aaron is like the second place holder, but I've never really seen anything by him. I'd like to check out his runs. Honestly, the best thing you could do is watch all the speedruns, not just 1 or 2. Kind of figure out why people are doing the things they do. Now, everyone has their own little spin. Punchy's RNG manipulation? I don't know what that is. Are you talking about the RNG chart? Which gives you all the puzzle solutions? Riddles. Don't want to get confused now. See, it's better, I've noticed it's better not to readjust the camera, because that's what messes me up. If you could just get through this game without having the camera behind you. Because, you know, you have to readjust your stick, and it's just a pain. Because, I think the RNG manipulation is the seeds, which, you know, you can tell by the clock face what your puzzles are going to be for the rest of the game. And it's kind of nice. Alright, -2. And I'll show you when I get to the clock. Oh, damn it. See how he moves so quickly? I mean, it's ridiculous. That's why directional controls really is the best way to go for speedruns. Now, that isn't necessarily the case with Silent Hill 3. Because Silent Hill 3 has very different directional controls. It's not as fast as this. That's why you see a lot of speedruns of Silent Hill 3 using regular controls. Oh, thank you. Is it Ikelin? Thank you so much for that follow. Now, I'm getting good at speedrunning this game without adjusting my camera. That's what I'm kind of learning right now. I'm trying not to adjust my camera to see how that does for me. Talk about the clock, and if the answer is the same every time, I don't see how that hinders speedruns. No, the answer is very different every time. The clock determines your seed. Basically, it randomly generates seeds for all the riddles for the entire game. Hi, Ping. Alright, there we go. Ah! No time to look at the dead body. And no time to pet Ping, even though I really want to. Just stay focused. Oh, hey, is it Ikelin? Ikelin? Well, thank you so much for the comment. 10 years now. Wow. Well, it's good to see you. Welcome to my Twitch, my new home. This is where I have been, lying dormant. Are you a Twitch regular? Yeah, there you go. Jump on the Discord. Why not? It's a great place, great community, and we got a lot of followers there now. Alright, we gotta pay attention to this. Hopefully it's good RNG. It's not bad. And the time says 7:01, 7:02, something like that. So it says 7:01. Oh, it actually tells you. I don't have to try to read the clock face. I'm bad with that. Okay, that's cool, but it does take a little extra time to actually stop and look at it. 7:01. 7:01. In fact, I was threatened to get kicked out of or held back in kindergarten because I couldn't read those kind of clocks. And it took me a long time to learn how to read them. I think I graduated without having learned how to read a clock face. I ended up learning how to read a clock like that when I was in, like, I don't know. I was in high school when I actually ended up learning. Because those clocks don't make sense to me. Alright. Yeah, I'm streaming now. Oh, and I went the wrong way. So we're gonna look up 7:01 next second I have to break away. You know what doesn't make sense about the, old-fashioned clock faces most of all? Is the fact that, like, it could be close to, like, 7 o'clock. But it'll look like the hand is on 7. And that has always messed me up. And I'm sure other people can understand or agree with that. So sometimes I read it as, instead of 6:59, I'll read it as 7:59. But it took me a while to get out of that habit. Can't read those clocks? Yeah. Like, I was threatened to be held back in, like, I think it was kindergarten, just because I couldn't read them. Oh, damn it. I stopped. What? And sometimes he's facing the door, I don't know why. Like I said, wiggle the stick. I gotta wiggle the stick more. That's how I do it. I prefer clocks that have digital interfaces, so you can read them. Also, there's another part right there where he will face the opposite direction. So that's why you gotta wiggle the stick. Oh, the camera angle changes here. Actually, that's a good spot. So what was it, 701? Let's see. Find 701. I found one, and there's only one. This has got to be it. Alright. Whoa! Holy crap, he turned so fast, I don't know how I did. Now if I could do that and go the direction I want to go, you know, I'd be doing pretty well for speedruns if I could do that every time. Only not go the opposite direction. Because I rounded that corner like a biatch. Alright, here we go. Oh. Alright, now you can skip this whole dialogue and get into the apartment before it ends. Crazy, isn't it? Those are the moments that'll save you the most time. Oh my god, of course that would happen. You are obsessed with not having sex. That's what that made me think of, Marty. Obsessed with the red balloon and I love the balloons. Oh, wait. I see, you're making fun of me the whole time. I love balloons. I do. I don't know why people find the new It to be too scary. I mean, I love balloons. No running at the pool. Well, they're way ahead of me. They could do it, why can't I? So I got 2 coins and the key, so let's go. Ah, bad movement. Is the clock a sticking point because it determines? Yes, it does. Bittersweet. You could tell by what the clock face says at the very beginning, and I don't know why they designed it that way. You could tell just from what time it's on, what the rest of the puzzles are going to be for the rest of the game. Isn't that crazy? I feel like I went the wrong way. Nope, right way. And Team Silent, this is a genius masterpiece. Even with the design of the game, it's genius. There's so much genius in this game. Like sometimes I go, man, did they think ahead when it came to that? I mean, like, what? Why? All the random generated seeds. There are thousands. That's why you have to start the game in 3 seconds. But there are thousands. Oh, wrong exit. I gotta go right there. Ah, I gotta go here. No? Alright. Now I should have enough practice to get this right. Prisoner in the middle. Alright, skip out. Pause. To skip that little fade in. Old man on the left of the prisoner. Ah. Pause. Right. Snake at the end, I think. Yep, at the end. Alright, there we go. And over here. I guess when Konami started to go downhill, manipulating the emotional range of players. Sorry, that was too funny, that comment. What are you doing, Konami, with my emotions? Oh, this whisper may actually tell you. Ah. That was the secret business model of Konami that was whispered right there. Now, if we can decrypt it, actually, it's not too secret. Their business model. Yeah, you only need the first 100 seats, but you got to start it within 3 seconds, otherwise it goes into upper range. Stop looking at me, you red pyramid thing! What are you looking at? It's thousands. Bittersweet, yeah. So, you know, how did they had to invent an algorithm that randomly generated seeds of all the riddles so that you would never get the same one twice. Isn't that ridiculous? Hi, Scene Zone only. Welcome. How are you doing? The Silent Hill 4 runs didn't go so well, so I decided to do this instead. And now this isn't going so well, so it's just not my day. But I'm not doing too bad right now. Yeah, this game, there's algorithms they've invented for all the most minor of details. So you gotta respect, I mean, most programmers won't do that. The way the fog appears and dissipates, you know, decays, all the different seeds and how it's generated. The fog is an algorithm that they created. They had to code an algorithm to get the fog to work right. So, you know, that's a good example. So many different algorithms. 1,000 seats for every person.
Mary?
Oh, I don't have to skip it right away because the timer does stop. Well, I don't know too many games that have such randomized riddle solutions. And I can tell why. Probably because, you know, it does require an algorithm to do. A lot of programming and just a random number generator, basically. You know, there's an algorithm that determines the RNG of the sound effects that sometimes play and sometimes don't. There's a bunch of sounds in Silent Hill 2 that you may not get you may not get on your first couple playthroughs, but then one day you'll be playing through on your 8th playthrough and you'll hear a sound that you've never heard before. There is, and I did hear from the people behind the Enhanced Edition, one of the modders said that because there is a variable volume, the sound effects play at variable volumes. So sometimes you get through and the sound will be playing at 0 volume, and that's why you don't hear it. And sometimes it'll be playing at half volume and it does sound quieter. But the PC version did break a lot of those algorithms. Oh my, Tyra. Oh my. This game was way ahead of its time, but yet, I'm not really seeing games developed like this anymore. So it's kind of like a game of its own. It's in a league of its own. Team Silent really were pushing the way forward when it comes to innovation in video games. I mean, translucent texture. That's all I have to say. Translucent texture were the way forward. I don't know why PlayStation 3 and 4 decided to stop really supporting that. But animated translucent textures is how you pull off a lot of effects. And that happened again. Wow, am I really? No, I'm not that behind. I thought I was plus. I'm negative right now. But I need to hurry. I don't know how I got the record I got. I really don't understand. My second playthrough, this is my PB, and now I can't even get close to it. Right, here we go. Skip all that, and go. I swear it's beginner's luck. I always get that. Did Resident Evil games have something like that with the random number, kind of random riddle solutions? Silent Hill 2, 3, I know they're... Games back in that day and age, they had a lot of that. Now, not so much. In fact, games are trying to strip riddles and puzzles out of the games almost entirely. Make it so simple, it's as simple as looking at a picture and matching the pictures. Oh, this zebra looks like a zebra. That's how simple riddles have gotten. Because they need to make riddles that conform to everyone, or that can be easily solved by everyone. Let's see, 7. Alright, that takes a while. No, you are Dark Yogrex, but hello, how are you? I'm trying to move fast. I'm doing better with movement now. Oh, Resident Evil 3 does? Oh yeah, that's right, it does have randomized enemy spawns. Now that's an algorithm that they had to program. The randomized enemies. Yeah, I guess someone did. I don't remember when that was. It's not still on my screen, so... Is it? No. Ooh, almost hit me. I am perfectly fine not ever speedrunning this game, but you know, I want to get world records. Use! Let's see if we got it. 3164 on the left. Oops. Oops. I'm doing terribly. Okay, hold on. Okay, 7785. Okay, we got it. Ah! I'm awake. There we go. Oh, wrong way. Alright. I got messed up here last playthrough. When? Yeah, I'm gonna stream Resident Evil 3 Remake when it comes out, but I'm gonna stream Resident Evil 2 Remake before it does. Gosh, I bet you guys are thinking, when did he switch his weapon? I already did. That's how a good speedrunner does it. Why do you have to scoot? Sometimes they scoot, and I don't know why, but you have to wait for them to scoot to finish it. There we go. Oh, I don't know if I need more shotgun shells, but I'll take them. Playing this for the first time on PS2, it was hard. On hard, it was fun. Yeah, on hard difficulty, not too fun. Well, the Pyramid Head part. You know which part. That part, it took me several attempts to get. Back on the PS2, this was the game to own, in my opinion. But then again, you got Metal Gear Solid 2, which wasn't too bad either. There was a lot of good games on the PS2. In fact, it's still probably one of my favorite consoles. I could go back and find a lot of fun games to play. A lot of creativity back then. Now you don't see as much. Ah, what the heck was that? You spin me right round, James. Like a record. Hold on, where am I going? Oh yeah, basement. Don't slow down. Me too. I have a huge collection of games, but now I have a modded PS2, so that's not saying much. It's not like a, you know. Let's just keep it at that. But I got to play back in the day. I got to play even when the PS3 was like huge and the Xbox 360. I was playing PS2 like a cool kid, not because I had to and that was the only choice, because there were a lot of games I still haven't played. Hope I'm going the right way. It would take like an infinity to get through all the games that came out on the PS2. There were so many. Yeah, you have to exploit the Pyramid Head fight on hard. Yogrex, it's not... And on the PC, by the way, the PC version of this game has an issue with the way Pyramid Head, he gets bugged out. Sometimes he'll appear in front of you, even, block your way. I mean, like, it gets bugged. And he will stab, like, Maria 3 times in a row immediately at the start. And she will die, and you'll be like, what was I supposed to do about that? That's what happened to me last time I tried to 10-star rank this game. Over and over again. And I just eventually just turned the system off. Well, I just ended the stream and never speedrun, or sorry, 10-star rank Silent Hill 2 again. Or never attempted it because of this part. This part of the game right here is just evil on hard difficulty. She'll be dead right now. She'd be dead right now. And she's almost dead. Not looking good. Look at me zipping around corners, Maria. Why can't you? Zippity zippity zippera. I didn't get 10 stars on Silent Hill 2. I did on 1 and 3. I ended up stopping the playthrough and never coming back to it. Why? Because, I don't know, I was so frustrated by that fight. On the PC, it's so poorly, ported. I think it has something to do with frame rate, but I don't know if that's true. Because, I mean, the game does run at 30. You can't skip this. You can skip this. Maybe not this part. This. How are we doing on time? We're about to find out. In the gold. We're doing fine. I would back in a cover and use the great knife, and I would do side to side. Oh, that's a good strategy. That's the best strategy on hard. It just bounces back and forth. I actually did that when I beat the game. I think I did beat it on hard. I wasn't going for 10 star. I beat it once before on hard. I was really just looking to beat it, and I did get that strategy to work out for the first time. I've never done it before. But yeah, you can get the Great Knight. Actually, all your weapons bounce off walls in hard difficulty. How many people knew that? Oh, on easy, beginner? No, it goes through walls. On normal, I think, too. It goes through walls. His weapons actually interact. Now, another thing is he don't run into things. Only on higher difficulties, he runs into walls. There's so many subtle details in these games that, you know, I'm personally still learning stuff to this day, and it's like, you know, I thought I couldn't learn anymore. That's what makes these games so interesting. Yeah, he does on easy and beginner. I think he auto attacks. All right, we're gonna do this. Oh my God! Look, I turned the brightness up to 7, and I still can't see. Yeah, I want to be squinting a lot. I'm gonna be turning Japanese. Okay, that was racist. I'm sorry. think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Too dark to read the map, by the way. You're right behind me. You're doing this? I can't see a thing. Come on. There we go. It's one of my favorites though, but it's not my favorite as in my favorite Silent Hill. Silent Hill 1 and 3 are kind of tied as my favorites. I think 3 is my favorite. I think it is if I had to choose. Exclamation mark love, Midnight Snow. Thank you. I'm glad you really love it here and everyone here. Now, luckily, when I do this, I don't have to worry about enemies, so I just could keep running. But cars don't load in, so you can run into cars. Now, this is called memory storage. Because you're storing memory and it's causing a lot of problems with like it not loading in other parts of the game. It's not loading in you know, cars, it's not loading in monsters. Keta Hajime, now that's a classic. It's probably that Heather butt, right? Let's see if I could do this part real quick. Damn it, James, why are you running in the walls? Oh, Shattered Memories is really boring. Some people do like it, but it's like, too bored. Oh, I almost did it, but the camera angles made it really difficult. Punchy did focus on that little skip right there, where you can kind of make it around and onto the stairs. But the movement you have to have down by memory. And I don't think it's gonna be a while. I'm gonna have to watch this tutorial again to find out how to do that. Because, you know, he said you gotta do this with the controller. Exactly this. And it don't make sense. I'm thinking about streaming Shattered Memories again, but maybe the PSP emulated version or even the PS2 version, because last time I streamed it I did the Wii version. Hey Quesadilla, how long you been out there? Yeah, the story's the best part, but like the chunks between stories so boring. But also, I was more so offended by the story because like they were taking my favorite characters, you know, that had a lot of meaning and, you know, I had a lot of sentimental value, and turning them into like drug addicts, turning them, you know, like as what is the word? Turning them into morons and drug addicts. And alcoholics. Oh, we're doing good. Like at the very beginning of Shattered Memories, Harry Mason crashes into Silent Hill because he don't know how to drive. That's a lot different than swerving off the road because of this individual in the middle of the road. He's just like, oh, I'm coming to town. It's so ridiculous. It's so realistic. Hey Jack Frostwitch, what's up? Evening. How are you doing? You know, we're seeing some greens and golds. So, you know, we can hope for the best here. When I get to the out of bounds, that's... If I do that on the first couple tries, we'll be good. I was offended by what they did to Dahlia, by what they did to Lisa, by what they did to Harry, what they did to Cheryl. I was offended by all of it. Alright, so which one is it? Where is it? I'll do this one. No. No, not that one. Nice try, though. This one? That's the one. Yeah, we're gonna do the bug room skip now. Pay attention closely. Oh! You got that? Tina, you got that? You could skip that. I forgot to do it. So basically, you do it in auto load. It's really hard to explain. So you save the game right after you pick up the key, and what happens is you auto load right after doing it, and when you save auto load, it duplicates the key, and it pretends like you don't have to do that part of the game, like it's already been done. I have to go down. Resident Evil 7? I made a review, a bunch of videos on Resident Evil 7. You should go on my YouTube, !YT, and check out my Resident Evil 7 videos. They're really good. They're informative. I did a whole hour-long review on it. So, I hope I'm going the right way. That's right, an hour-long YouTube video review. And I did some story explanation videos too. And they did really well. They got a lot of views. Wait, do I want to go this way? I don't think so. As long as I got all the plates. Hold on, did I get them all? I got 2. And the third one is... Okay, we got the shower. One's in the cell. So I got all the plates. We can go this way. Well, thank you for the follow, WarkX3. I thought you followed earlier. Didn't it alert me? Alright, here we go. What was that? Where are the doors? I can't see them. The game's too dark. I'll get to your messages if I missed them. There we go. I'll get to your message here in a second. Next time I stop. Because I know someone was asking me a question here. I believe you go this way. So I'm gonna go this way. Next stop. I hope I got everything. Oh no, I only missed one thing. Howdy, Schrodinger, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope I'm standing in the right spot. We're good. All right. Stop here to kind of catch that question. I felt like Resident Evil 7 didn't, you know, I feel like Resident Evil 2 Remake had, I know a lot of people argue, but I think Resident Evil 2 Remake had less enemies than 7 did. I don't know, a lot of people complain about variety of enemies in 7, but it's like, but Remake has a bad variety of enemies. There was a question though. Oh, you were asking Off-Road Devil. You're still trying to understand Bittersweet, that concept, since It's another way of saying a lack of skill. Besides, isn't luck easier to say? Maybe I'm not quite in that conversation. Yeah, I already thought you followed, so it was like weird seeing you followed twice. But then again, maybe it was just me thinking you did. I just saw you pop up in chat. Maybe that I confused with a follow. Yeah, nothing beats the classics. I agree. All right. Day off watching your stream today is good. Well, that's good to hear, Schrodinger. I'm glad. And we're gonna PB on Silent Hill 2. I feel it in my bones. It's like, you know, a storm's coming. A storm of PB. A storm of PB. This music right here is the best music in the game. It is so ominous, so creepy. Oh, you chatted with him? Yeah, he's a really cool guy and he'll talk to anyone. As long as you're not mean or trollish, he will talk to you. I'd say the zombies in Resident Evil 2 Remake is possibly the... Yeah, it's probably the best thing I would say about the game. They put, you could tell they put a lot more time in the zombies than other areas. They put all, like, the majority of development on the AI and dismemberment. Storm of PB. I sense it coming. Do you hear it? You hear the PB? Yeah, they're looking good. That's why I kind of want to pace myself and kind of take a break when I need to really think about what's to come. But I have an elevator to take. Yeah, guys, look. Pillow fight. Signed by James Sunderland, or Guy. I thought it would be funny if I went and bought like 5 different pillows. Because I thought, wouldn't it be funny if I brought in pillows for him to sign? And everyone loved that joke. Of course, you know, it's dark. So I gave out some pillows to people, and I got my very own. It's basically called the Wife Slayer. That's right. Smothered so many wives with that pillow. Hey, Uro Senpai. Should have had his wife's face print on. Oh, too bad, huh? I could have asked. That would have been really weird. He'd be like, haha, good joke. No, really, I mean it. Alright, go. He actually, you can't deny it. James, he was designed after him. You have to admit, there is no denying that fact. That's, you know, that's why Konami changed the way James looks in the Packy slot machine based on Silent Hill 2. But they didn't change any of the other character designs, just James. Why did they blur him out in the making of? They were afraid of legal problems. Mostly because, well, showing his face could result in that. But mostly changed his face because they knew that could result in legal problems if they didn't. He told Konami he could sue. He wasn't saying he would, but he said, I could sue you for just using James's character model the way it is. Because it's my face, my voice. Only my hair and clothes are different. Okay, I had the weird controller disconnect that lagged the game. It's still working. What game is that, Blitzkrieg? That you were talking about? Oh, you. Ikaling. As you see, I'm not too different. Very much the same Fungo you know and love. And the same laggy gameplay. Actually, that's new. I gotta run. RE2 remakes? What are you saying? Oh, you're talking a remake. Oh, okay. Now that game isn't for everyone, of course. I didn't like the game. But I could kind of decide whether or not someone might like the game, so it's really hard to recommend. Mostly because it seems like the majority likes the game. But, you know, if you love Silent Hill 2, I wouldn't say, oh, if you love Silent Hill 2, you should play Resident Evil 2 Remake. That's a weird... It's like, okay. Oh, Resident Evil 1 Remake. Gotcha. No, that game I could recommend to anyone who likes survival horror at its finest. That's what it is. Thank you for clearing that up. Ah. Atmospheric horror is different. Like, you have to admit the atmosphere of Resident Evil 1 Remake is, like, amazing. Uh-oh, oh, I did it. Good. I don't know. There wasn't too much survival in it for me. I didn't struggle with survival. But that's why it's not a game I'd recommend. We all know my opinions on Resident Evil 2 Remake. I made a bunch of videos that people didn't like. Jeez, he cannot stop moving around. Ladder, ladder, ladder. Gotcha. Hardcore difficulty, Blitzkrieg. Everyone always said difficulty, but it's not the same. Oh, you know that. And Angela's monster can be dealt with by herself. Because, well, isn't that the point? That she deals with her own monster? This is the longest split in the game, I swear. I made these splits myself because I thought this would be a good way to go about it. That is, if I can remember. Oh, hitbox here, I swear, I swear. I don't think pre-rendered backgrounds are completely necessary. People get the wrong idea about that. But they didn't do fixed camera angles at all. Or not even fixed. It could just be like this. I mean, Code Veronica shows that, you know, camera angles don't have to be fixed. I would like that. I would appreciate that, but that's not all of it. I did like I did an hour and a half, three-parter review on it. And there was a lot to talk about, so I don't want to get into it. I cannot control him for the life of me. I'm gonna stream it again, Bittersweet, so maybe going back to it, I'll like it again. But I did start the game on hardcore. I beat scenario A and B on hardcore. I beat scenario A and B on the other side too, on hardcore. And I was like, well, I mean, like, it's difficult, but not where I want it to be. It has difficulty in the boss fights mostly, and other crazy stuff. Alright, this boss fight's going terribly. Alright. I was in the lead until that happened. I was trying to switch weapons the whole time, but he wouldn't switch weapons. He would switch to the wrong one. I was supposed to do it before going into the room, and I forgot. Little things you have to remember, you know? You have to plan a lot in advance. It's too bad because that costs a lot of time. And when I get to talking about Resident Evil 2 Remake and, you know, the problems I necessarily had with it, it's like, you know, that I have to dig through my memory bank, and then it's like, do I talk about this? Do I talk about that? I don't know what to talk about. There's so many things to talk about. So I just said, go watch my YouTube. !YT if you want to see those videos and see how I approach them. And you want to start with the first one. I might have taken one of them down, honestly, though. Because people got it the wrong way. Or but I'm gonna go back to it. I'm gonna do a game. I'm gonna do a casual run of it on hardcore. Maybe now that it's been long enough, you guys can kind of see how I played it, and it would be a little bit easier for you to understand. Oh yeah, that's how you played. Ah, well, that's probably why you didn't find it too challenging. Ah, I didn't find it too survival horror-y. And I could run around. No. Gotta skip. Alright, now we gotta do out of bounds. It's time. Our time to shine. Are we gonna get it right? Now. Oh no, I can't handle the pressure. Also, I can't see the game. That doesn't help. No! It's hard to do right. I did it. Second try, folks. I did it, I think, but I don't want to say anything yet.
Was I dreaming?
Oh, perfect! We did it! In our second try, that's fantastic. That is awesome. This might be a PB. And I'll be happy if it is. Quesadilla, I did it. Who's proud? Are you proud of Fungo? Proud of the fungus? Or the fun guy? We're gonna see if we PB, because like I skipped the whole part of the game using out of bounds. You might have missed it. Now it's time to go down and get the can of light bulbs. Give it a whirl. Nice little glitch you have, using out of bounds and save exploiting. And I don't think they found anything else yet. Or anything new. Ow. Still good times, though. Good times, right? Good times. You're gonna have good times with the fun guy. Get that light bulb, hell yeah! And now it's just really a mad dash to the end and movement related stuff. Like that. I got a really good time my first time. It's pretty crazy. Ugh, here we go. Sorry, I'm focusing. PBs are fun. Thank you for the bit. Nah, don't get hung up. Thank you, Quesadilla, for the bits. Now I'm just like, we gotta hurry. If we want a PB, we gotta hurry and not mess up. Who you pew? We did it. Okay, this one is Dose. There we go. Keep moving. Keep moving. Camera, please. Thank you. Alright. I usually go with the middle one first. Then I do the next one. Then I do the last one. And I hit play. And during all this, I could run over here. Now we confront our demons. What is that terrible secret you have repressed, James? Are we about to find out? Did I pick up the key? Please tell me I did. Okay, I got it. I don't trust myself. No, I didn't. I thought I did. I saw 2 keys in my inventory. Oh, this. Well, you like this music? Well, you get to hear it some more. That music box key always gets me. We can still do it. We can still PB. Ah, where you going, James? Stupid head. Alright. I don't know yet. Bittersweet. Don't ask me complicated questions. Let's see. Alright, we got that part done. When we leave the room. And now, what happened to the hotel? God, the maintenance in this place. Well, I'd hate to be the janitor of this hotel. I mean, like, it falls apart. I just look away. This is gonna be it. I won't walk away with nothing. Not today. No way. Yeah, that music box theme is really good, though. Hey, Felipe, welcome to the stream. How are you? Oh, wrong way. Almost. We're almost there. Ran into a wall. No time to cry. Maybe a new PP. We're very close. I know, like, this part of the game is where it just, the best atmosphere. I really love this part of the game. And no, not joking, but is it the best part of the game when you kill the boss this quickly? Oh, that really kills the mood, don't it? I mean, it's supposed to go on forever to make you feel worn down. To really wear you out. Well, I guess they didn't want beginners to feel that. That long battle with, what is it? You know, the pyramid heads, they represent not guilt. It's the long battle with denial. It's all coming together now.
What do you want, James?
I brought you some flowers.
Flowers?
Yeah,
I
skill.
don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already.
Yeah, it's the part of the game where everything falls together. Like this line right here.
Disgusting. I don't deserve flowers.
Now, this part right here is gonna suck because I don't have my controller set up for this, but I'm gonna do my best to run up this fast. It does really take some time off. He doesn't like running upstairs. What is your deal with stairs, James? I'm gonna figure out a controller layout for this part in the future. James don't like stairs. Well, this is gonna be a very close PB. James, what's up with you and stairs? Okay, we gotta beat her like in 2 seconds. Yes! This'll teach you to wheel! That's not my time, though. That's not my time. Okay. I have to skip all these because the timer does keep going. There we go. 47:38 we PB today, so no, we are not walking away with nothing. This'll teach you to wheel. That was fantastic. I could have done better, but at least I did better. I have a better record here. Can I just hit space? There, registered it in.